Hi boys and girls, it's Thursday night, March 26th, and I'm thinking a lot of you got your packet today, and if you didn't get your packet tonight or today, you will get it tomorrow, and it should be arriving on a bus, and a teacher will bring it to your door, I believe. So either got your packet today, or hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. Be sure to let me know if you don't get a packet. So I have some notes written down about the packets, and I'm going to read a little bit because I don't want to forget. So just really quickly, this is for you and your families. Remember that the packet, that whole envelope has an iPad in it, has art ideas in it, and it also has music and Fayette ideas in it. So what I want you to do is to just take out next week's work and push the other packets from me or other weeks from me aside. I just want you to focus on just next week. And then I want you to pick and choose those first few days to do a couple things. We have to think of it like kind of like September. Not in that we're learning old things over again, no way. It's just that remember when we get to know each other in September and our new routine? This is a new routine and we just have to get used to it. So I want you and your family to take a breath and just do as much as you can each day. That's all I ask. And eventually you'll be able to add more and more time. If you have a problem with the iPad, send me a note. I'll either try to fix it for you or forward it on to you know who, Mr. Tyson. Yes, he spends a lot of time in our room, doesn't he? Because we're in a bad spot in the school. We don't have very good Wi-Fi, but now it's better because he gave us kind of a blue box that gives us a little boost for a signal. So things are better. He works really hard for our school, as does Mr. Anderson and Ms. Olson. They're all our tech people, and they work really hard for all of us. So I want to thank them. I also want to thank Mrs. Becker because she's the one that kind of got me going on the YouTube videos. So she was my teacher, just like I'm going to be your teacher throughout this entire time that we're together. It's just that we're apart. So I want you just to focus mostly on reading and math. You don't even have to go to the, do anything more than you and your family have patience for and time for this week. Just start, and I really would like to have you get into a routine. So maybe every day at 4 o'clock you do your homework, or every day at 10 o'clock. Because remember, moms and dads and grandpas and grandmas I know are helping too. They have other jobs, responsibilities, along with kind of being a little bit of your teacher now. But I won't leave you. I will answer emails, and I'll talk to you on YouTube, and hopefully, crisscross applesauce, we'll get to Zoom where you and I can talk together. I'm thinking I might do 2 kids at a time. So that'll come. I'm almost there with learning how to do it, but then I have to learn how to do it with you. So give me some time as I learn and do more and more of my homework. I'm going to do most of my time now from home because, as you know, Mr. C has lost part of his lung. So he's kind of the high-risk people, the people that are quite susceptible or have a better chance of getting the virus. So he wants me to stop dragging germs through the doorway. He didn't say that, I just made it up. It's kind of a kid way to say, keep the germs out. Let's just keep our germs here. So I'm going to have a quick little, it's my birthday on Sunday, and look what one of my friends sent me. It's a birthday card, and it's 3 dogs, I hope you can see it, blowing bubbles with bubble gum. Wouldn't it have been fun to see that? I would have loved it. And it just says, happy birthday, dear friend. Hope you're doing okay. And then, to think of others, I colored this for Mrs. Lutzy. And by the way, she says hi. She loves owls. And I'm going to pop that in the mail for her just so she has something fun in the mail. I might surprise you one day, have something in the mail for you too. Wouldn't that be fun? We talked about the mail that a few times and how fun it is to get stuff. So what I want you to do is be sure to keep talking to me, asking me questions, and then starting on Monday, I'll have a little YouTube on the schoolwork for the day. And if you don't get to it that day, you can watch the YouTube on the day that you choose to do that homework. So maybe days 1 and 2, you're actually going to do on Wednesday. That's okay. You do what works for you and your family. You have to make this work with them. So please, when they ask you to do homework, please, 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 okay, mom, dad, teacher, grandma, will you please? I know sometimes you're going to say, I can't do homework at home. Find a quiet spot. Try to get very few distractions. No other noises, just like I'm doing here, so I can concentrate talking to you. Keep it as quiet as you can, and just spend time with mom and dad or whatever adult is helping you. And remember, I will be helping too. I'm still your teacher. We're just a part. All right? I want to give a shout out to the IXL. Don't forget to do IXL. You can go back and do skills you've already done. So if you want to brush up on your math facts, go back to that area where we practice math facts. And if you need more direction on that, be sure to let me know. But if you see something that interests you and we haven't gone over it yet, go for it. Your brain's a muscle. Fill her up. It's okay. Do what works for you. When you go onto YouTube, I hope that you see the playlist. Just a reminder, there's Robert Munch books there. And soon I'll add Mo Willems books. And I know there's a brain break in there. And I believe there's also some videos in there on learning. So I'll go through that. And I'm always going to have something to help you learn the math skill. Or I'll go over the reading homework with you. All right? So your families are going to have to tell me what they need from me. All right? And hopefully soon we'll do Zoom. Now, I have something really quick to show you. I was digging in my stuff and I was trying to figure out different things to show you. This is the book I used, this reading series, to learn how to read. And this was my book in first grade. And this one's called Jars and Jars of Jam. Aren't those pictures simple? There's no nonfiction. When I learned to read, we never learned to read with real facts and stories. They're all fiction. They were all fiction. I just want to show you a couple pages. I thought you kind of find it kind of funny. Look how simple those pages are. Oh, we kind of think, oh, that's kind of boring now, isn't it? Oh, Mrs. C, that looks so easy. You're right. It is. Remember, it was first grade. But that's the books I learned to read in. Do you think I always wanted to sit down with my mom and my dad and learn and read these books? No. But I knew they loved me, and I knew I had to do it. And I knew that was my job. And that's what your job is now, too, is to do learning and schoolwork at home through me helping. So I don't want to talk as long. When you get the packet, just take out the first week. Push everything else to the side. If you have an iPad or a computer at home that works better than the iPad sent, go for it. You don't have to use the one we sent, okay? And the other thing is be patient with your family, with yourself, and with me as we learn our new routine together, okay? And remember, we're going to get through this. We are. And did you see my tulips? Aren't they pretty? Yep. So that's it for now. Let's see if we can find some puppies. Oh, there they are. They're laying by the door. They're on their blankies. Oh, for cute. Molly's biting her toenails. Yeah. It's time to get her toenails trimmed, but the vet doesn't want animals at the clinic unless it's an emergency, and I understand that. So she can bite them for now. I just came in from a walk, and boy, did it feel good. So your brain likes that too, is to get fresh air, and don't forget to do puzzles. Get some puzzles. Maybe someone can run out and get you a puzzle. I bet if you dug somewhere in your closet, you might find a puzzle. Remember what puzzle is? I can hear you. Say it again. Yep, brain food. Puzzles are brain food. You got to feed your pet. Your parents have to feed you. You have to feed your brain. And puzzles is great brain food. So until tomorrow, keep using the sanitizer. Wash your hands. Thank your family for loving you. And please be patient as they try to figure out how to help you at home. All right? So adios. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.